Well, hello everybody, this is Making Sank here, first name Making, and today we have got the incredible Daniel Batal with us. How are you, Daniel?
I'm doing incredible.
Now let's tell the world who you are and what you do.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Batal. I'm a YouTube content creator, silver play button. My channel helps video content creators make better content in order to grow their YouTube channels. I'm also a brand influencer, and I'm a channel coach for other clients out there who are trying to grow their own channels.
Now, we were just actually talking a little bit offline earlier, and you're a seasoned rock star. Oh, I mean,
well seasoned.
And a seasoned StreamYard user as well. So how long have you been creating content for your brand?
Well, I started on YouTube. I started using YouTube in about 2012. So I've been on it for a while, but seriously, actually building channels. I started about 3.5 years ago. So it's been relatively short time actually jumping in and being very serious about it. But with the success I was able to bring to my channel, it just goes to show that you still can grow a channel here in 2021.
Fantastic. Now, we're here today to talk about the incredible StreamYard Summit, and you are one of the amazing speakers. You're going to be part of a panel, right?
Yes, I am, along with Roberto Blake, Dee Nimmin, Nick Nimmin. We got a whole host of people up there who are also seasoned veterans on the platform, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Fantastic. So, I mean, what kind of questions do you think that you'll be getting from those seasoned pros who are going to join your panel, do you think? Do you have any frequently asked questions of you at the moment?
Yeah, I think a lot of people in general are trying to figure out how to use live streaming effectively in their growth strategy, whether it comes from channel growth all the way up through, revenue growth strategies. So we've all used it in different ways, shapes, and forms because each of us are slightly different types of creators. So we bring different voices to that conversation and help different creators understand how they may be able to leverage live streaming as part of their overall growth strategy.
Amazing. Now, again, we were talking just offline earlier, and I confessed that I actually have imposter syndrome, because last year I thought I really ought to go live, but should I, shan't I? And I didn't really know what to do. And let's tell the world what you talked about with regards to imposter syndrome, because it's hilarious.
Well, I've always said I've never had imposter syndrome because I just admitted to myself I know that I'm talentless. And I make up for it by just doing a lot of homework. I do a lot of preparation in almost everything I do. And if I know I'm talentless going in, then I'm okay with it. I'm like, hey, just do a lot of extra homework and you'll be fine.
Now, I mean, to be honest with you, you can't be talentless. I mean, that's ridiculous, because the funniest thing happened. I literally went onto Facebook and I just wanted to grab a screenshot or something. Went into Facebook, sponsored ad came up about StreamYard, and guess whose face was on the front cover? It was yours! Oh my God!
Damn you, Zuckerberg. Stop listening into our conversation.
Big brother, they know,
They
right?
know. They do know. Yeah.
Right, no, so you have been using StreamYard for quite a while.
Yes.
You've built up you racked up your miles, and you're on this speaking panel, as we said. Do you remember the days when you actually got started? What was it that you thought, I need to do this. I've got to do that. Any tips to get, help people get started?
Yeah, I started with my first channel was actually with my son, where we had like a extreme food challenges type of channel that we were doing just for fun. And that was the thing that gave me the bug, because after a while, my son was like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, I do. I still want to do it. So that's when I really started taking it seriously and trying to understand. I'm a data geek at heart. Like I said earlier, I did mean it. I do a ton of homework in anything I do. So I'm always trying to decipher things and understand how they work. So a lot of it was trying to just figure out how YouTube as a platform operates. So once I started understanding how YouTube worked, so that I was working smarter, not harder. I see a lot of creators sometimes work really hard in ways that, they think the platform works in their head. as opposed to working with the way it actually works, and having all of those efforts pay off in the long run. So once I started really getting into it and finding success on my own, I just sort of shared that journey along the way. And, doing things like live streaming and creating content has been part of that journey. So sharing that with the other creators and helping them find their goals has been a big mission of mine. My theory has always been this: YouTube is a very big platform. And just like anything in the world that is trying to, secure its space, whether it be, like I say, skateboarding needed Tony Hawk to become relevant. Snowboarding needed Shaun White so that it could be in the Olympics, right? You have to, the people who are involved and become important and legitimize it, help grow that platform. So I always feel that every other creator I help becomes successful, comes back, and we all help each other because the platform becomes that much more legitimate, and there's more creators out there who are successful. So that's really been the heart of the matter of how I approach coming to the platform and trying to help other creators. So
Tony Hawk's needs a skateboard, or the other way around. Tony Hawk's needs skateboard. No, skateboarding needs Tony Hawk's, right?
Yeah.
Daniel Batal and other content creators need StreamYard. Do you see what I did there? See what
I saw what you did. That was slick. That was slick. Smooth. That's dropping the brand right now.
Mic drop. Now, so April 15th, StreamYard Summit, hosted by Hopin, fabulous platform enabling you to ask questions to panelists like the incredible Daniel, famous, lots of networking opportunities as well. Any final words before we end this broadcast, Daniel?
Yeah, make sure you go over and sign up so that you can attend this on the 15th. It's going to be a fairly all-day event. There's a few different stages going on, and you want to make sure that you get your place in line so that you don't miss any of the exciting things that'll be happening.
Well, any final words? What's happening with yourself in the future, Daniel? What are we to expect?
More of the same. More of the same. You're going to see a lot of me really trying to branch out and figure out ways to get creators achieving the goals on the platform that they want to achieve more rapidly, and trying to grow the platform overall by building the community that we've built with all the creators that we know in the area. So I'm a big community guy. I'm always in favor of trying to bring more people into our community and make it feel more like a family so we can all help and support each other. So expect more of that.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Daniel. Really, really pleased to have met you and to catch up with you and seeing that sponsored ad. I mean, wow. I mean, that was just freaky, right? So don't forget to sign up, StreamYard.com/SYsummit, and we will see you guys on the 15th. See you there.